Okay, so I'm going to explain the parts of the model rockets that we built. There are 6 parts to this rocket. The first part I'm going to show you is the nose cone, which goes on the end of the rocket right here. And we made ours actually out of 3D printed material, and they're very solid, and they're meant to come off so that the rocket can release a parachute or a piece of confetti paper so it slows down when it hits the ground. So that's the first part. The second part is the body of the rocket, which we outlined with a piece of plastic piping, and we covered it in gum paper to make it a solid structure so it wouldn't collapse on itself. So it's actually pretty solid. You can squeeze it and it'll go back to its normal shape. The next part is we had to hot glue on a straw right here on the edge so that the piece of metal wire that you slid the rocket on for the launch pad, it would stay there and then it would go off like that. The next part of the rocket is the wings, or the fins of the rocket. And what we did is we cut out 3 identical wings, measured out the circumference of the rocket around, and placed them evenly on all 3 sides of the rocket because I used 3 wings. The next part of the rocket is the engine mount, which is in here. You can see this piece of metal right here is the clip, and it's holding the engine, which is the 6th part and final part of the rocket, in. So what happens is when you put it on the stand, you'll put the nose cone on, it'll have a piece of string attached to it, taped to the inside and taped to it. So it sits on there like this. It'll sit on the launch pad like a little bit higher than ground level. You'll slide it on. You'll attach a stopper to the inside of the engine. And then you'll connect it to a battery with alligator clips, and when you do that, it creates a spark, and this goes flying out like that. And that's our model rocket.